Hello guys and welcome to this tutorial. In this walkthrough we will explore Tenantcloud, a modern property management platform trusted by landlords and property managers. Over the next minutes you will see how to list vacancies, screen tenants, create leases. Over the next minutes you will see how to list vacancies, screen tenants, create leases, collect rent, handle maintenance and accounting all in one unified dashboard. Tenantcloud is a full-stack property management system offering lead tracking, listing syndication, tenant screening, e-sign leasing, payment processing, owner portal maintenance, and basic accounting. All included even in a free tier up to 75 units. It is important to note, however, that in order to get a property management tool or service, you actually need to pay for a pro plan, okay? However, you have a free trial for 14 days, but keep in mind that you're going to have to introduce your credit card. So this is not actually free. You need to introduce your credit card and they're going to charge you after the 14 days. So be careful, guys. So guys, this is the main dashboard, okay? Keep in mind that you can do a free onboarding, okay? You just have to click on schedule now and someone from their team is going to get in touch with you to set like an onboarding session if you have any questions, okay? The first thing we're going to do is going to demonstrate listing a unit, onboarding a tenant, collecting rent, and managing maintenance, okay? So what are we going to do is we're going to go to portfolio and we're just going to go to properties in here, guys. Now we're just going to click on add a property. And now it's as simple as filling the rest of the details, such as the property name, the state, the CIP, the country, and so on and so on. Make sure to choose between a single unit type and a multi-unit type, okay? I'm gonna recommend that you include some photos and as many details as possible. So after you complete this, apartment or this property creation, you're gonna get this message that says move in a tenant. So let's click in here, guys. And that's gonna take us to this scenario where we have two options, the easy move in and the advanced move in. I recommend that you just go with the easy move in. Okay, this is gonna be much quicker and this is what I'm gonna do. And now just start going through this questionnaire. After that, you're gonna get here to the tenant information, okay? As we can see, we wouldn't have any tenants, so we're gonna add one here. Let's click on add a tenant, and let's fill in the rest of the details. Now let's click on continue, and then we have this share lease. For that, you're just gonna have to provide an email, okay, for this tenant, which is what I'm gonna do here, but yeah. Now, something very important here is that you can add an automatic recurring rent, which is gonna collect the rent from your tenant automatically each month. You can enable it by clicking on yes. Now you can also click here if you need a deposit. I'm just going to click on no. And here you can also put certain utilities in the tenant's name, such as the electricity, the gas, the internet, and so on, so that they will actually pay it and it will be in their name. Finally, select if you want some insurance or not. I'm just going to click on no here. To manage the maintenance of this apartment, we're just going to click here, maintenance, and we are going to go to requests. Now we're just going to add a new request and we're going to select our property. Let's do a basic request. Now here you basically have to select the category or you can use a smart search. In my case it's going to be, let's say, something like plumbing. Let's say, for example, that there's a leak in the bathroom, and let's define the problem. There's a leaking from the ceiling. Now you basically have to attach a certain pictures or a video, okay? You can just choose it here and you can click on next after you finish. Now just select your apartment, which in my case is going to be this one here. And something that I like about Tenantcloud is that you can also assign someone to do it, okay? You can assign Service Pro, and this is going to take you to this kind of search bar, okay? And you're going to be able to basically assign someone to do it. For these, you actually need to have like a dedicated team, for example, a plumber or things like that. In my case, I don't have any, so I can just select myself. You can also generate leasing using state-specific templates, for example, for the USA, Australia, etc. E-sign with tenant, initiate moving inspection. Okay, just clicking here, leasing, then application, and then new applications. And yes, complete the rest of the details, okay, such as the applicant's detail, the first name, the middle name, so on and so on. Remember, guys, that you can always watch your money income, your balance, basically going to accountings and then selecting between transactions, payments, balances, and recurring, which is going to keep in mind the recurring transference or payments. Finally, you have access to the reports, which is going to give you like a series of documents that you can download and you can personalize to your own needs, okay? Which is pretty amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much it for tenant clouds, you know. The pros in my opinion is that it's actually very affordable. You have a free tier, but for the property management, this is not free actually, but it's not very expensive. You also have an all in one, okay? You have tenant screening, leases, payments, maintenance, and accounting. And also you have a strong customer service, reputation, and ease of use. The cons is that the payment clearing can take several days. The owner portal doesn't show all of the transaction details, and the navigation, and also, you know, you have to pay for this service. It's not completely free. Okay, guys, thank you so much.